What's up, everyone? I'm Walter Benasiak.
I'm Heather Roos.
And I'm Anna Wade.
And this is Top 5. Hey guys, what's your favorite kind of puppet?
Ooh, ventriloquist dummy.
I've always been partial to marionettes myself.
Try again.
Okay. Sock puppet.
Shadow puppets!
Muppets! You guys are supposed to say Muppets.
Alright, calm down.
Yeah, not everyone saw the Happy Time Murders, okay?
The Muppets have been around for over 60 years.
And during that time, the brand has made an undeniable impact on pop culture.
With several movies and TV shows under their belts, these characters are well known to several generations.
Created in the 1950s by Jim Henson and his wife Jane, the Muppets first broke into TV with the local Washington, D.C. program Sam and Friends. From there, these unique characters grew in popularity with Sesame Street and perhaps their most famous incarnation, The Muppet Show. This continued success spawned their own film series, while the Muppets themselves were purchased by Disney in 2004. Since then, the Muppets have been involved in plenty of newer projects and maintain their immense popularity. But which of these characters have stood the test of time the best?
These are the top 5 best Muppets. Number 5. Beaker. He dresses for success and meeped on to our best. Beaker is Dr. Bunsen Honeydew's assistant, but we often see Beaker as a sort of lab rat to his companions' whims. He started on The Muppet Show as a funny and approachable way to get kids interested in science, while Dr. Honeydew's experiments end in some sort of Beaker mishap. Beaker is a live hand puppet, meaning his puppeteers can put their actual hands inside the puppet's hands, increasing physicality and adding the option of dexterity to pick up objects in real time. Beaker's constant state of anxiety is super relatable, but is also comedy gold. His protruding nose that shakes next to his ever-open eyeballs heighten the energy of a scene with a simple quivering. His dilated eyes and large, downturned mouth can make any expression funny, from a slight gaped mouth to his eyes lighting up with electricity. Even his tuft of orange hair seems in shock. But if Beaker gets too overwhelmed, he activates my favorite feature, tucking his face into his shirt like a turtle. A man of few words, Beaker expresses his nervous energy through a series of high-pitched meeps. This is interesting since his form is one of the more human compared to the other Muppets, yet he's got a bit of a Hodor situation vocabulary-wise. That doesn't stop him from singing, though. Beaker is the Schlemazel to Dr. Bunsen Honeydew's Schlemiel. Although it's very fun to laugh at Beaker and his misfortunes, he's still so lovable that you want to see more.
Number 4. Fozzie Bear. I'll think of a good joke, just bear with me. Waka waka waka! Fozzie had his debut on The Muppet Show, where he was the resident stand-up comedian. Given the setting and story of The Muppet Show, it only made sense that there needed to be a comedian. Although Fozzie is portrayed as being pretty inept at his job, often relying on lame jokes, impressions, and puns. He is unfortunately heckled frequently by Statler and Waldorf. Fozzie never lets them discourage him from taking the stage again, even though they do sidetrack his act and embarrass him. Kermit is his best friend, and together they play off of each other perfectly. Fozzie was originally created to be the main character for cast member and legend Frank Oz. Oz was Fozzie's principal performer for almost 25 years. His talent is one of the things that brings this character to life and makes him so lovable despite his flaws. Personally, I love his jokes and delivery. What makes it perfect is how much confidence he has in his talent. His optimistic personality makes him endearing. He tries so hard no matter what. He pushes on because it's obvious he loves to make people laugh, and that kind of joy is contagious. Number 3. Animal. Animal is the drummer of the house band Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, which first premiered on The Muppet Show. He is also by far the most popular member of the band, having received more screen time and merchandise than the other members. His name very much reflects his behavior. Animal destroys the drums, both figuratively and literally, sometimes eating them rather than hitting them. His look and behavior is based on many wild and crazy drummers. What can we say? Percussionists are an insane group of people. It is very rare that Animal communicates in full sentences. Rather, he grunts and repeats simple words or phrases. It's easy to see why people love Animal. He is wild and spontaneous. I remember being enamored by him as a child because there was a part of me that wanted to be able to act that crazy and free. Here's to you, Animal. May you rock on and never be tamed.
Number 2. Gonzo. The Great Gonzo! Gonzo the Great! This character has been a personal favorite of mine for years. Described for decades as a whatever, Gonzo's species was always in question. However, in Muppets from Space, he was revealed to actually be an alien. Whatever his origin, Gonzo is constantly hilarious, bizarre, and always in some sort of trouble. Often portrayed as a daredevil, he takes part in dangerous stunts that sometimes don't work out the way he thought. On The Muppet Show, he was mostly just trying to get on stage and perform an act that was as strange as he was. Regardless of those performances, the character himself has been consistently entertaining. His relationship with Camilla the Chicken and friendship with Rizzo the Rat are well documented. Gonzo is liked among the other Muppets themselves and fans of the property. He's been shown as sympathetic, thoughtful, weird, goofy, and much more, but pulls off all those characteristics effortlessly. Gonzo is truly one of a kind.
There are plenty more than just 5 Muppets who have made a long-lasting impression on us over the years.
So here are our choices for honorable mentions.
And the number 1 best Muppet is Kermit the Frog. Yay! Kermit the Frog here on Top 5.
Walter, stop. You sound nothing like Kermit.
I love Kermit the Frog. I don't care if this is predictable or uninspired as our number 1 choice, Kermit has always been one of my favorite characters in any medium. Whenever I see him pop up, it puts a smile on my face. The thing I like most about Kermit is that he is the leader of the Muppets, but not the same type of leader character we usually see. He's unassuming, nice, a good, caring friend, and most of all, sincere. I'm not ashamed to admit that I've shed a few tears watching some of Kermit's best scenes over the years. His extreme likability makes it easy to empathize with him, and that makes this frog my favorite Muppet. Rainbow Connection alone gets him into the top 5. It's a beautiful song that tons of people can relate to.
Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
While I may not be a fan of his taste in significant others, Kermit is the perfect straight man. He's very funny, witty, and smart in many of the comedic situations he's put in. It says a lot that I can laugh, cry, and genuinely care about this amphibian. He's Jim Henson's greatest creation, and might even be your favorite internet meme. For more content, you can check out my review of the Power Rangers 25th anniversary episode. That, along with plenty of more videos, are up on my personal channel now.
We want to hear what you guys think.
What's your favorite Muppet? What do you want to see us cover next on the show? Leave a comment and let us know.
To keep in touch, you could like my Facebook page or follow along on Twitter.
And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch, where I stream on Wednesday nights.
We'll catch you right back here next week with the worst Muppets on a brand new episode of Top 5. Why are there so many songs about rainbow?